everybody. Josh here. I'm also, I'd say I'm a fan of the Six-Man Man, but I'm also a fan of the Bionic Woman. And no, I don't have a Bionic Woman doll. I just don't feel comfortable. It's kind of a girl's toy. But I have a dog named Jamie, which I named after the character. So I'm going to talk about my favorite top 20 Bionic Woman episode. This is the first part. This is part, 1. So, here I go. On the Run, which was the very last episode of the Bionic Woman, where Jamie is protecting this little girl, and her arm slips open, and you see all the wires and everything coming up. And she, is thinking about having a normal life, maybe get married, have kids. And at this point, Steve was not in the show anymore because they switched networks. So I just want to throw that out there. So they had a new guy kind of be your boyfriend. Kind of love interest, but basically Jamie is with Max, and the government says, well, we cannot let you go, Jamie. All those bionics is government property. So she ends up going on the run, and Oscar's fighting for her because that's his friend. That's her friend. And basically, at the end of the episode, Jamie says, I will come back, but I want to have my life. And that's it. I mean, it wasn't really intended to be a series finale. It just kind of, it's not really a series finale, but it's just how it kind of happened. It was, Star Wars hit, so, hey, blame Star Wars, because Bionic Woman didn't get a proper ending, or Six-Man Man. Jamie's mother, oh, God, this is an awesome episode. Jamie, to get into a little backstory here, Jamie's parents died when she was 16, and she was taken in by Steve's parents. Well, there's this woman who's, coming out, who's saying that she's Jamie's mother, looks like Jamie's mother. And Helen, which is Steve's, mother, she doesn't trust this woman. She says, why hasn't she seen Jamie in all these years? She said, oh, she died, and they just faked the whole accident. But Helen knows something's not right. Her and Jim, which is Steve's stepfather. And it turns out Jamie's mother was a spy, a secret agent just like her, and they had doubles. And she lived and her mother didn't, and she just wanted to see Jamie, one last time, but it almost got her killed. It's a very touching episode. Yeah, check that one out. Oh, the Ghost Hunters. Yeah, this is an awesome episode. It had Mackenzie Phillips in it. One Day at a Time fame. Yeah. It's about a little girl, and she keeps thinking her mother's coming to her. And Jamie sent in to figure out what's going on there, because it turns out there are no ghosts. I know I'm breaking this down, it's very simple. The girl has telepathic powers, and Jamie sits there and tells her basically how to use them. Very good episode. I would strongly say, yeah, it's a pretty good one. Check it out. The Night Demon. This is about this creature that is going around, killing livestock and hurting people. And Jamie's sent in to see what's going on. It's about this Native American type, thing. Jamie gets in there and defeats it, taking down the monster. It's a very interesting episode. I'm not doing it justice because it's hard. It's visual. It's a really hard thing for me to describe this episode because it's just, check it out. It's a really great episode because I'm not really doing it justice. Jamie's Shield Part 1 and 2. Jamie goes undercover as a cop, which, yeah, I'm sure like Steve did too. Pretty much the same basis, but they stretch it into 2 episodes. Jamie has to find out what's going on, and I know I'm being a dick move, but there's not really much to say. It's a great episode. Again, it's visual. I can't really explain it. Check that one out. The Deadly Missiles, which was a very interesting, because Jamie had a friend that was a rancher. She's out with her students. And yeah, Jamie's a school teacher, if you didn't know that. And she basically sees, these missiles that are going to a friend of hers place, and she knew growing up. And this guy has these missiles, and it turns out these terrorists are using them, and they're going to hit him at certain parts of the United States. And her friend is innocent, and Jamie saves him in the day, and that's, it's an interesting episode. I really liked it. The Vega influence. This one is, again, another hard one to describe, but it's just really, it's a cool episode, and I'm sorry, it's great. I mean, all the fighting in it with Jamie, it's awesome. Just check it out. I'm sorry. Iron Ships and Dead Men. This episode is about Jamie sent in to look over Oscar's brother was considered a coward during World War II, and he sends in Jamie to see what's going on about the ship. It's going to be scrapped. He wants to find out if his brother, he knows his brother wasn't a coward. And Jamie was working on the ship, and she meets this guy that's mentally handicapped. And he likes animals. And he works on the ship, and he takes care of, these cats. So Jamie basically, is trying to figure out the information she can. She's in the bar, and turns out there was a whole, once World War II happened, when the Japanese were bombing us, Oscar's brother was going to warn everybody, and he was shot in the back by this, one higher up guy. So, that's an awesome episode. I mean, I really like this because this guy goes in the hospital at the end, and of course Jamie sees him, and yeah, Lindsay, if you are out there and you want to come visit me, come see me. I would love to meet you because you're like a great female role model, and I just love the show. So yeah, stay tuned for my next part of my favorite Bionic Woman. So I will see you then, and I hope you see it, Lindsay Wagner, because I hope to meet you someday. All right, bye.